In Sylidia, every oath is a blade. Every wish is a trap. And every hero is one bad choice away from becoming a monster.
Last we left off, you guys had, what was it? You guys had met with the detector in the woods. He had told you that basically you guys needed to help solve a crime because you guys were the victims. All of you except Harry Hardwood were the victims of the same perpetrator. A person named, or dubbed I should say, the Viridian Phantom. And this person likes to steal from travelers and adventurers for whatever reason. And you guys were told that the lower districts are usually the place to find them. It's where I think it was the blankets. I'm spacing on some of this shit. Had a rough week.
Yeah.
But you guys went to the lower districts, spoke with a barkeeper, and by spoke I use that term very loosely because not only did you get information, but you took a handful of sourdough starter from the bitch.
Yeah, I think extort would be more apt.
Yeah, I would think that too. But good news is you guys have got a little information that's led you to the orphanage of the town. And as you guys are standing outside of the gates of this orphanage, you see the kids playing in the front of the building in the grass, chasing one another, laughing, having a good time. And you see a man sitting on the steps just watching, as that is where we will pick up.
Well, this looks like the place, y'all. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was muted.
It happens.
It's a little Peter Soul.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're quiet as fuck again, Nick.
Damn it. I got my gain turned all the way up. I'm basically clipping.
That's weird.
Very weird. I guess let's go introduce ourselves. Maybe ask a few more questions. Well, not more questions. We've never spoken to this person before.
Harry Hardwood's having a fucking aneurysm over here.
His new name is Harry Exposition.
Let's ask questions over here that we've never talked to this man before.
Straight up NPC dialogue coming from the PC.
Right. The man notices you and just kind of notices your whole group, just kind of turns his head for a second to the side.
What exactly does this man look like? Is he an older gentleman?
No, he actually looks quite young. He looks to be maybe about mid-20s, maybe early 30s. He looks like he has quite a few scars on his hands and on his face, possibly from battles of old. But he definitely doesn't look old.
Okay.
You want like a full description, like what color hair and all that?
No, that's fine.
You're gonna make me get really into it, pull out Matt Mercer style shit.
No, because I don't think you can make sound effects as well as he can. But
I haven't even tried that.
Well, there you go.
I'll be the Foley artist too. That's the last thing I fucking need. More work.
Click's just gonna kind of, sort of, almost like not skip, but like jog up, kinda, and hold out his communication card.
He sees you walk up to the, or skip up to the gate and hold out your card. As he stands up and walks over to the gate, looks at the card, and looks at you, and I mean, sure.
He'll hear in his head, are you the Viridian Phantom?
No?
Do you know where we could find him, maybe?
I don't know who you're speaking of, but this is an orphanage.
Yeah, the lady at the bar, the place with the hole in the wall, said we could find him here.
I assure you that she was mistaken, and there's no phantom here, Viridian Phantom. Just a bunch of kids looking to be adopted, and me making sure that they're as safe as possible.
Do I believe him?
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't.
You're autistic, of course you believe him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like, I don't know why you wouldn't believe him. You don't know this man well enough to be like, I think you're lying.
Yeah, see, I would be suspicious. I don't think Click would, so... his antenna kind of like, drooped down a little bit. He's like, oh, okay. Can I have my card back, please?
He hands it back to you.
Thank you. And he grabs it back and then goes back to the group and scrambles up on Zomi's shoulder.
The guy looks at all of you, and is that the only reason why you was here? Is to ask me if I knew of a Viridian Phantom?
Well, no, it wasn't the only question, no, but, I'm kind of surprised he just kind of walked up to you like that. At least, no, he's done it already.
Well,
I mean, he said it himself. He's taking care of kids. He can't be a bad person.
Well, I mean, I would assume anybody who takes care of kids wouldn't be.
well, I mean, I do have that air of myself that kids can trust me and come to me with anything that they may have on their minds.
Well, if you wouldn't mind me asking, seems like you've gotten into a lot of fights. Have you maybe had any encounters with, well, I guess you could say ruffians? Maybe somebody trying to get to the kids?
He smiles briefly until you mention someone getting at the kids. No, not when it comes to the children, no. I've had to protect them in different ways when it comes to them, but back when I was an adventurer, yes, I got into many fights with many ruffians. I'm sorry, where are my manners? As he opens up the gate. My name is Maximilian. It's nice to meet you all. I'm sorry I didn't get your names. I know Click. I don't know you, sir.
You can call me Harry Hardwood.
I will just stick with Harry, thank you. And you, big man in the back. What is your name?
My name is Zomi.
Nice to meet you, Zomi. And what about you, little one? As he looks at you, Narcissa.
I'm Narcissa, and then I smile.
Well, it's nice.
My big smile.
It's nice to meet you all. Please come in. I didn't mean to be rude. Typically, I don't get too many people asking questions aside from, can I adopt a child? Or, hey, here's a child for me to drop off.
Have we got
I don't blame you. It doesn't seem like many people would be, I guess, the friendly type to just chat.
You'd be surprised, but not many people like to just chat. It's usually either they're trying to adopt a child or they're dropping off one.
I kind of turned my head to the side, a little confused, and I asked him in his head, "Drop them off? So when do they come to pick them up?"
They don't actually come and pick them up. They just drop them off and live their life, unfortunately.
Zomi kind of gives like a knowing nod because he kind of was treated that way by his tribe. So he just kind of gives us like a quiet nod in response to this guy.
But why would they do that?
He ponders a way to convey it to you. It's probably because they're irresponsible, neglectful, just bad people.
No one deserves to be looked after by bad people.
That's how I feel. That's why I always accept them.
Taking a look around, does it look like a really upscale, or is there like anything out of place? Like maybe that looks too nice to be at an orphanage, or does the orphanage look too nice?
No, as you're looking around, the building itself is very old. It looks like it's being held together with prayers and duct tape. As far as like the play equipment, it looks like it's all been more or less salvaged. The kids are running around in what looks to be handmade clothing. They don't look like they're starving, but they don't look like they're overfed.
Okay. Why do you think the lady at the bar sent us here?
Well, yeah, people like to talk. Rumors and whatnot. Though be honest, I've never heard rumor of a Viridian Phantom.
Can Zomi insight check him?
Yeah, what's your insight score?
Let's see. I'm going on my character sheet now. Right, I'm gonna give a little roll.
Oh, you're roboting real bad.
Pretty bad there, bud.
How about now?
Yeah, you sound better.
Better.
What's your score?
Well, I have to roll it, don't I?
No, I roll insight for you guys.
Oh,
That way,
-1.
That way you don't know.
Smart. I got -1.
-1. Okay. And what are you inciting on this?
I'm just gonna see if he's,
God
if I get
damn.
any sort of.
God.
It's
Really?
bad again. Try unplugging your mic.
All right, 1 sec.
Now it was good there for a second. You hear that?
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
And maybe the internet's getting throttled again.
No, hey, you sound fine though.
How's that?
Hey, you sound
Better.
good.
I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Anyway, I'm inciting for just to see if I can get like the sense that he might be lying.
You don't know this guy. You haven't known this guy for too long, so it's hard to tell if he's lying. As far as if he knows of a Viridian Phantom, though, it would seem as he's being honest. He seems confused by the name of Viridian Phantom.
Hmm.
When he says Viridian Phantom, it's almost like it's like a questioning confusion.
Zomi's gonna mentally to click say like Click, would you mind letting me borrow the blankets?
Okay. And he'll reach into his satchel and hand out the blanket to Zomi. It's not folded very well. It's like the corners are kind of uneven. It's like a very messy fold.
So Zomi kind of grabs it from him and holds it out, and he's kind of just casually asks, "You wouldn't happen to know anything about this, would you?"
Oh, yes, it's a handmade blanket. The kids here make handmade blankets all the time. We normally make them for the new arrivals, but we also like to go out into the town and give to the less fortunate.
Interesting.
Not really.
Well, that blanket right there that he's showing you, it was in my friend Aldrich's room. Somebody took his gold and then left that in a package and the note.
Oh, what'd the note say?
It just said I owe you.
Oh,
No, it had a name, didn't it?
it did, yes.
Yeah.
The name
Fuck,
was.
did I write it down?
I have it written down here. I know.
Okay, okay.
Just give me a second.
Fucking notes. Oh,
Marcus.
He's like, I love it.
all right. Give
It said
yourself inspiration for writing that fucking note.
All right. We
Oh,
finally learned.
a Marcus. Yes. Only Marcus I know. He had a birthday not too long ago. Turned 18. But he's no thief.
So he's not in the orphanage anymore.
No, unfortunately, when a child turns 18, they have a day to gather their things and leave, unfortunately. But that's kind of the situation I found myself in today. All days. I'm preparing an 18th birthday for a little girl named Kimmy. It's
What?
18th birthdays around here, nothing to celebrate. Because you're becoming homeless.
So they won't have a home anymore?
Unfortunately, no. And they can't come back for a few years.
Why?
It's just how things are ran. The city has deemed it that if a child leaves the orphanage, they have to wait at least 3 years before they come back.
But if they're hungry and cold and they don't have a place to sleep and they don't have food and they don't have water and they don't have clean clothes and he just kind of keeps mumbling.
That's the unfortunate part about being 18 is you're forced to figure those things out for yourself. And there's nothing I can do, because if I help them out, if they come here seeking that help, I could get into a lot of trouble, and I could lose the orphanage, and then it'll go back to the city, and it'll be ran how it was before when I used to be here.
Whoever decided that helping people was something that should be punished?
Lawmakers, citizens that are ill-informed, you know.
Click's antennas kind of just droop down a little more. He definitely seems downtrodden by this concept.
Where do they go after they leave here?
Normally, they just go to the streets, begging, panhandling. Most try their hands at adventuring. Most don't make it. But I try to teach them as best I can till that day comes and they step out into the world on their own.
Do they gather anywhere? Do they meet together?
Sometimes. I remember a couple years ago, there was two or three that turned 18 on the same day, and they went to the same cave that we go to gather the moss for the blankets that you have there. They went there, but never heard from again, unfortunately. I think they went inside the cave.
Where's this cave?
Oh, he points northward. It's just past the forest a bit. There's a clearing, a small little river, and there's a cave. And I would advise you not to go into that cave. There's strange sounds that come from there. I would say maybe a beast or something.
Can Zomi do like maybe an intelligence check? Because like I think above game I kind of know the gist of what's happening, but I want Zomi to like, narratively be in a place where he can understand what's going on.
Okay, yeah, roll an intelligence check.
And
Got it.
Check your mic cord again.
Are you laying down?
no,
That's a
no, I'm not. No.
No, I'm not laying down. Shoot me a message of what you think is going on, and I'll let you know depending on what it is. I'll let you know if that
Alright.
passed or not, because I don't even know what you're thinking it is.
Y'all continue with everything else. I'm gonna mute myself and text this to Corey.
DM,
Yes.
can we say that as Zomi is kind of like taken over conversing with this man, can I hop down off his shoulder and go and try and play with the other kids that are around Click's age?
Yeah, we could say that you do. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. Okay. All right. So, Click, you run off and go play with the kids at the makeshift jungle gym. As you run up to the kids are kind of taken aback by your appearance, but they seem friendly. Oh,
I'm just gonna.
hello. Who are you?
I'm just gonna wave and then hold out the card to one of them.
One of them grabs it and goes, "Oh," and just starts waving it like a fan, just violently. Look, it's a fan.
He's gonna shake his head and kind of try and grab for it back.
Oh, you can't get it. You can't get it.
Is this kid? How big is this kid in comparison to me?
He's
that has
about
my card.
He's about the same size. They're both about the same size as you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, my antenna are splayed back in.
He takes
slight
off
distress
running.
as I'm gonna keep. Oh, I'm running after him, I guess.
And he's just running around the jungle gym. You can't get me.
All right. Can I fly over there and hiss at them?
You can, yeah.
And then I want to steal the card back.
Roll intimidation at advantage, and depending on what that is, we'll see if
See if that second part's necessary.
One
Narciss-
second.
as Narcissus flying over, she'll hear in her head, with sort of the feeling that she knows that Click isn't talking to her, but it's kind of his thoughts are just loud because he's distressed. She'll hear, "No, give it back. I need that to talk to people. I need that to make friends. Please give it back."
Fucking double
Jeez,
19.
Jamie.
Jesus.
Last session it was nat 20s, and now it's 2 nat 19s.
Fuck. All right, so you fly up to the kid that's running around the jungle gym. You cut him off and just hiss at him. And he, as he throws the card at you in your face and just takes off. The little girl that he was playing with walks up to you. "You're just a big me."
I'm
Why
gonna
would
blow
you
a raspberry at them in retaliation.
She does one back to you. I could do that too.
Don't be mean to him. Just because you can't read doesn't mean you need to be mean to him.
Don't be mean to me because I can't hear you.
Well, clearly you just heard me.
I'll hear you.
I'm gonna pick her up and put her on top of the jungle gym.
Oh, that's fucked up. Okay. So
Wait, what?
I was like, this is already gonna go.
You pick her up, and I'm guessing you fly to the top and just sit her there.
Yeah. I'll put you down, but say sorry to my friend.
No.
All right, then you can sit up here.
I hate you.
That's fine. You're still gonna sit up here.
I think Corey's having too much fun infantilizing himself.
Pretty much. I am doing the wildest shit.
Say you're sorry.
No.
Say you're sorry.
No.
Say you're sorry.
You're sorry.
All right, well, now you're gonna sit up here until dusk comes.
Nuh-uh.
All right, I'm gonna fly away now and just let them sit up there.
As you fly away.
I want to pick up my card and then skitter up the jungle gym and kind of hold out my hand to the girl.
She grabs your hand.
And I help her climb back down.
Thank you. Your friend, you meanie.
And then I'm gonna just blow another raspberry because turd.
I'm
How
gonna
old is
look.
How old's Narcissa, by the way? Actually, I guess I don't know. I don't.
136.
I guess I don't want to know. Oh God.
As you blow that raspberry, she holds her hand up, blocking Click's view from her other hand, which is flipping you off. Well, it seems as though your friends are having fun.
Yeah, I mean, at least it seems they seem to be getting along well.
Yes, it seems like they're getting along splendidly. Do you happen to have any other questions?
Zomi will kind of just. Let's see. How would he? I'm trying to think how he would say this. I guess maybe I'll turn to Harry. Zomi can turn to Harry and say, maybe we should sort of give a little bit of context to our situation. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Hardwood.
Harry.
I think he's just
My door.
muted.
No, I zoned out hella fucking hard.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you know what? I'll take that and I'll eat it when I get there.
What'd y'all say?
Zomi turns to you and says, maybe we should give him a little bit of context to our situation.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, there's always a chance that the possibility that this might be him, but I mean, it's worth a shot.
Well,
I think it is
if you guys
important
would
that we...
if you guys would like, it's the afternoon. I'm sure you guys are hungry. I'm hungry, and I'll be honest, I don't want to stand out here all day on an empty stomach. Plus, the kids need to eat, and I'm sure your children here would like to eat as well.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
All right. As he claps his hands. All right, children, let's go get some lunch. Single file, as the kids, as the two that you guys are playing with and a few others, single file line up at the two large doors at the front entrance of the orphanage. As he walks up and opens up the door, and each one walking through, each saying thank you as they enter the threshold. And he motions for you guys to follow in after.
Well, hopefully we can find out more. What was his name again? The guy?
Maximilian.
Yeah, Maximilian.
Maximilian. As Harry walks through the door, he's gonna thank Max
Yeah,
with a small nod.
yeah, no problem. And as everybody, I guess, follows in line, you guys walk in and you just see the absolute state of the orphanage. The floors are clean. The walls are very much, like I said, held together with duct tape and prayers. It's a stone building. Some of the stones look busted out, as this building looks extremely old, especially on the
Your
inside.
mom's busted out.
Yeah, right. As you guys
shit,
see, as you guys see some of the windows that have been broken by either the kids or someone, and some of the windows have some boards on them, but the table is clean. The chairs are neatly underneath the table as some of the kids pull them out and sit on them. As you see another Maximilian walk in with food on a tray, as this Maximilian is setting it down on the table.
Wait, like a twin or like a...
Sounds like a
Looks exactly
clone.
like him.
Exactly like Matt.
a clone or like a duplicity clone. Above game. If I had to guess.
Wait, hold on, I'll be right back.
So yes, you guys, I assume, sit down as well.
Yeah, with the Max that initially brought us in, I assume.
He's sitting at the head of the table. No food in front of him, as the other Max is putting plates down for the children, putting food onto their plates as they begin eating. You see they're eating nothing more than just, some are eating like a porridge or like a soup. All the others are eating a simple sandwich as they wash it down with some water.
Well, you got quite the system here.
Yes, that's something I picked up in my travels. It's able to...
Matter?
Yes, it's a scroll of sorts. I was able to transcribe it and make duplicates of it. Makes life a whole lot easier. You see, I'm the only one running the show here, so it's one of those things that I only trust myself.
Well, clearly.
Yes, there's about 4 others.
This place must run like a machine then.
Pretty much. If I'm having a day that I'm just not feeling and I'm a little under the weather, they come in great hand. One does the yard, the landscaping, the other one does the cleaning, the other one does the cooking, the other one does the reading and the teaching, and I just kind of run everything else in between.
Don't know.
So you're like one of those powerful wizards in those books that Miss Mouse would read to me sometimes.
No, I'm not a wizard. I was fortunate in my travels. I met quite a few good people that taught me a thing or two, and of course I gained some things. Speaking of which, is your only way of communication telepathy?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can't actually talk, so kind of. I mean, I can write.
I might have something that would help you if you wish to communicate more or less verbally. Unless you prefer the telepathic approach.
I don't know, I've never really tried talking before. And he kind of, he, like, takes on a posture that seems like he's a little more reserved now. Sounds kind of scary.
Well, you think about it, little one, but first you need to eat your food.
What about you? Aren't you hungry too?
Oh, I'll eat when everyone else is finished. That's just how it goes. So, I assume you all have more questions, so please, lay it on me.
So, this cave you were talking about, you mentioned a beast? Do you know what kind of beast?
Not at all.
Any clues?
All I know of the beast, I assume it's a beast. It could be, just cave sounds. I don't know. I do know that the children that did turn 18 that went to the cave, they were never heard of, and the sounds that come from the cave are very bestial in nature. If I were to venture a guess, it could be just some lowly beast, or it could be something that does not want to be bothered.
Well, what about before they disappeared? Before they turned 18? Was the cave just
the
cave
still made sounds, yes. It's had an occupant for, well, since I took over the orphanage about 6 years ago.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
I would like to roll a stealth check, if that's alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
No one's really paying any attention to you.
Alright. That is a 31.
Okay, so, like I said, no one was paying any attention to you, so you easily duck into the shadows. I'm guessing under the table, or...
Well, so what I want to do is get my bowl or plate of whatever was served to us and hold it with one of my hands and then crawl under the table, pop over on the other side next to this Maximilian fellow, and then hold out the bowl, and he's going to hear, Miss Mouse says that it's great to take care of others, but you got to take care of yourself too. Why don't we share my food? That way you have something to eat.
Oh no, that's okay. You see, I'm grown. My growing is already finished. You, on the other hand, need to eat. so that way you could grow up big and strong.
And he's going to tilt his head and hear, do you not want to eat from the same bowl as me because I'm different? Like those other people? He says, referencing like the people that found out he was from Pecoria and started treating him badly.
No, I'm not racist at all. I have no issues eating from the same bowl. It's just, you're a growing child. You need to have as much sustenance as possible. Like I said, I'll eat when everyone else is finished. That way, everyone else has had a chance to get their fill.
You promise?
Promise. He holds out a pinky. I'll even pinky promise.
Click will kind of just look at his pinky finger, a little confused.
He grabs your hand, and he goes like this, and wraps your finger around his finger. Now, see, when you do this, this is basically us agreeing to a promise that cannot be broken. And if we break that promise, you will certainly get hurt. Not you, but the person making the promise.
My antennas spring up happily, and yeah, I'll curl my pinky around his pinky and say, okay then, I'm going to go back over to my seat now.
Okay.
And I'm going to skitter back under the table, pop up back on the other side.
So, questions?
I suppose. Well, you already told us about Marcus.
Yeah, he was just a 18-year-old. Well, he grew up here, turned 18, left, and yeah, he just left.
Personally, I can't think of anything else to ask.
Zomi will kind of say just to our whole group, sort of like, I think it is in our best interest that we do not have any more misunderstandings like the one we had with our now friend, Harry.
I wouldn't say friend yet, but let's just stick with acquaintance.
Nah.
That sounds like a very interesting story. I would love to hear that.
Oh, basically, we thought that he stole the gold that was stolen from Aldrich, so I cut open his bag and stole all his things, and he ran away, and then a guard came in because he told them that we stole his things, and then I had to knock out the guard so he wouldn't take Mr. Zomi and Miss Narcissa and Mr. Harry to jail.
Oh.
That's
quite a story.
Is
that true?
Sort of. Yes,
yeah, and then we went to one of Mr. Harry's campsites that he knows because he knows the other traders, and this Patrick fellow came and basically said that he would throw me in jail if we didn't find the Viridian Phantom because I knocked out that guard. So that's why we's looking for him.
Oh, so this isn't more of just, this is out of desperation, it sounds like.
Yeah, I really don't want to go to jail. Miss Mouse says that it's not a nice place. They don't even give you fresh bread.
No, it's very much a not nice place. It's very dangerous, especially for someone like you. Oh.
So you've been to jail?
In my heyday, yes, I've been to jail. I've stayed in a drunk tank or two. But I was, 18, 19 years old. Not how old are you, Click?
Well, Miss Mouse says I hatched about 3 years ago, but she says I'm not exactly free because she thinks that grow differently than other people like humans and dwarves and halflings and such. So I don't really know, but I've been alive for 3 years.
Yes, you'll definitely not make it in jail. I definitely wasn't that young. No, I was just 18, 19 when I screwed up a few times. So yes, your friend here would not make it in jail very long.
You understand our
I understand your
desperation, as you say.
predicament very well. So, as he just kind of stands up from the chair and, okay, children, clean up. All of you have eaten. Clean up your dishes, take them to the kitchen, and go to your class. As the kids stand up and, thank Maximilian for the food, and each of them grabs their dish without hesitation and takes it to the kitchen area.
Click will also help clean up. He'll grab the party's bowls and dishes in like practice movement, which probably seems a little strange to some of you guys. And he's like carrying like 2 plates in each arm, so like 8, 9 plates, and follows the other kids into wherever they drop off their plates, and then he'll go about actually helping clean off all the silverware and plates and stuff.
So, because of your predicament, I will be of much help as I can. Please,
Really?
tell me, who is this Viridian Phantom, or what is a Viridian Phantom?
Well, we were hoping you would have been able to tell us, at least who. All we know is the Viridian Phantom is an alias, a surname, I guess you could say, for a thief.
Oh.
A very well-known thief, apparently.
A sort of vigilante, I understand.
See, when I heard the name from you guys, I thought it was like a specter or something, like a ghost. But it sounds more nefarious, given the name.
I am curious because, as we discussed earlier, the barkeep at the Hole in the Wall directed us here and said that the Phantom resides here.
Well, I can assure you that no phantom resides here, no thief would reside here. There's nothing but me and 40 children. Well, of varying ages.
I think there was another thing that the barkeep said. The kids that aren't in the orphanage, the homeless kids that are still out in the streets. She said something about the Viridian Phantoms also protecting them too. Do you know anything about that?
Not a clue. I know that there are children in the streets, but I mean, I've gone to them several times to see if they would want to live here, and of course they shoot me down, so I provide them with a blanket and a little bit of food that I can manage to, scrape up. As you can see, we're not really living lavishly here. The children have 3 square meals, but they're not that, not that square.
Yeah, they're enough to make ends meet.
Pretty much. And we do a lot of charity work so that the children understand that, not everyone is as fortunate as they are.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
So above game, if I remember correctly, and I forgot to write this down like verbatim, but if I remember correctly, the notes that the Phantom leaves, it's not the same name every time, right?
Yes. It's not the same name.
It? Okay. Okay. So, Zomi kind of will start explaining sort of my theory that I messaged you.
Hmm.
He'll say, I was thinking maybe it is possible that this phantom is a sort of vigilante giving back to the needy and might be one of your aged out orphans. Maybe they are leaving these blankets as a placeholder to pay back the money that they steal so that they can take care of their own.
Well, for that to be the case, that would mean that one of the aged out children would have to be in town somewhere. Which most end up leaving. Whether that's on their own accord or somehow else. Most actually end up leaving.
From the information we've gathered, the names that are left on these IOU notes are different names every time. So, maybe it is possible this Marcus that you spoke of, maybe he is part of a bigger operation.
Yes, anything's possible. However, Marcus isn't anywhere in town and hasn't been in town for a while now.
Can you be certain?
I'm 100% certain. You see,
How can you be so certain?
when the children turn 18, I give them a mark. I place a mark upon them so that I'm aware of where they are. And Marcus is nowhere close and hasn't been close for a while. And actually, none of the children that have aged out have been close for a while. Few of them have disappeared. There's no way to remove the mark unless I remove it.
Well, that's certainly odd.
Well, I don't like going around letting people know that, but I did promise you that I would help you in any way I can. And it seems as though information is what you need. And it's also helping clear the names of the aged out children.
Do you think they are being, how do you say, strawmanned?
What do you mean?
Scapegoated.
It's possible. I mean, I tell you, people like to talk. People like to spread rumors. It always boils down to the same thing. If you can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, you just make things up. I mean, what's the real connection between each one of these people?
Well, what do you know about the kids disappearing around here?
I mean, as much as anyone else knows, it's never anything good. Usually. Rarely it's some child got adopted off the streets, but in most cases it's either slave trading or worse.
Where would they be headed?
The kids that are kidnapped off the streets?
Yes.
I don't know.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah. I mean, if you want.
-1.
Oh no, I remember that.
Okay. I'm kind of just, sort of getting the Zombie's kind of getting the vibe that maybe he's not being fully forthcoming with how much he knows about all this.
Well, and that is exactly how you feel. It seems as though he's not being completely forthcoming.
Zombie
Can
doesn't really
I
say
do-
anything. He just kind of, oh, you're good. I was just gonna say he doesn't really say anything about it, but he definitely takes a mental note.
What were you going to say, Narcissa?
I want to do a stealth check, I think, and try to sneak off to go look around the orphanage.
Yeah, roll a stealth.
Okay.
All right, so
And then I have a +7.
Yeah, I see it. It popped right up.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, no,
Sally.
you slip away unseen.
Is there like an office or something that I can go be nosy in?
Yeah, you start making your way through the orphanage. You see where the kids sleep, where the kids are being taught by another Maximilian. You make your way up the stairs, and there's a room that is locked. And if you'd like, you could roll a sleight of hand. If you have any thieves' tools, you can roll at advantage.
I don't think I do. I just have my sourdough.
You may want to check.
It should come standard with the thief subclass.
Oh, right,
Pretty
right.
sure. Yeah, check your inventory tab. It should be under tools, right under the consumables subsection.
Look at him being a fucking misogynist, mansplaining to you like you don't know.
No, like I definitely needed that. I'm gonna be so for real right now. You can mansplain away because I was fighting for my life.
I was struggling.
I'm just a girl.
I'm literally just one girl.
I am literally just a girl.
I need someone to tell me what this is, or I'm literally gonna girl cry.
Oh,
What
fuck.
the fuck does that mean?
I'm over here fucking struggling to keep focus on everything today. Jesus.
Dude, did you
Why are you
take a
getting that
perk 30? What's
schlobby-dobby?
going on?
He's sick.
Well, I have the flu, and because of that, I'm
Oh.
hacking, coughing, and shit.
Oh, I
You
completely
sick
missed that.
fuck.
that
You're gonna
detail.
get
I'm
us all
sorry, dude.
sick now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Wi-Fi COVID.
And then also having ADD makes it not fun.
You hear the man, baby, the man, baby. He's yelling at you.
He's not in the
I'm not
scene,
sure how much longer I'm gonna keep going.
That's one of the kids in the orphanage.
right?
He burned his hands
So
washing
yeah,
the dishes.
if you got the thieves' tools,
Oh, yeah,
you
I do
can-
have thief
You
tools,
can
yeah.
roll at advantage.
Okay. Let me go get my things. Sleight of hand, and
Excuse me.
oh no, disadvantage. Wait, X that. Just hold on. I did it as a disadvantage. Fuck. Whoopsie daisy.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
one more time.
Oh, it's a 14. So you, I mean, technically that other one, you take the higher roll of it, which
Oh,
was 8. So
Oh.
yeah, you kind of struggle with the lock a bit, and after some time though, you get it open, and the door opens up, and you see Maximilian's office, and it is very dark, very cold in there. You see he has a desk, lots of papers on the desk. You see where it looks as though he has a display case, and you see a very beaten up piece of armor. Looks like it's dark leathers, but it has seen some shit.
What are the papers on the desk?
So you look through the papers and you see that a lot of them are just scribbles of petitions to the city, trying to petition the city for more leniency when it comes to aged out kids. Some petitions are to get some kind of financing for the orphanage. Some look to be old letters from some of the aged out kids, just telling him how they're doing and a little bit about their adventures. But
Do any of the letters from the kids tell us where they could be?
so most of the letters aren't from Adiramond, the continent that you guys are currently in. Most are from other continents, Frowythe, Iradian, Drusian. But you do see a journal that looks to be like his personal journal, Maximilian's.
Interesting. Let's crack that baby open. Let's take a little look-sees.
So as you open it, you see that it goes back years. Back to around when he was 18 years of age. Just talking about his adventures and how he wants to scrape up enough money adventuring to purchase the orphanage. Talks about his experiences in the orphanage and how terrible they were, and he doesn't wish that upon anybody. Some of his adventures where he had to help a small town out with bandit issues, some goblins. One of the last adventuring entries was where he had to take on a minotaur that seemed hell-bent on just killing him. He just met him out in the wilds and didn't think much of it until this guy tried to kill him, and he barely managed to get away. You flip through more of the pages, and you see he talks about where he bought the orphanage, where he knows it's going to be difficult, but it's worth it knowing that he's going to give these kids his best of a life and a best shot he can at a future. And after all that, you just see it is just notes on names and they're the day that they died.
Day that they died? Are they
They're aged
kids
out
from
kids.
the orphanage?
Yeah, they're aged out kids.
What are the dates? Are they recent?
A few are recent, within the last month, the last 30 days. Nothing real.
Is there a cause of death?
No, there's no cause of death. It's just lost connection. And
So there's no confirmed death. It's just that, like, the ones that disappeared because the mark.
He was explaining, like, the marks that he puts on the aged out orphans can't be removed by anyone but him, so the only other way to remove it is they die.
Yeah, death.
Okay, so death is what kind of... Because I didn't know if it was, like, death would... Like, it would keep going, like you could GPS locate it, but... death.
No, so
it's OnStar on their corpse.
It's basically the way it works above game is he can sense roughly how far they are, not what direction they are, but roughly how far they are. And when it disappears, it's only by death. It's
almost like a scrying mark, kind of
similar.
Okay.
Does the journal have any... Is there any, like, inputs about Viridian or Phantom in there?
No, there's nothing about the Viridian Phantom or any kind of, I guess you could say, local thief. It's mainly about the kids and the aged out kids, more recent.
What's in the display case?
It's just
besides the leathers.
It's just his armor. It's his armor. Like I said, a blackened leather, a cloak of sorts, like a black cloak with a hood. You see different stuff on the belt that is across the bandolier, I guess you'd call it. Different knives. There appears to be some orbs on the bandolier as well. Hard to tell what those are, but...
Is there anything else that I can see in here?
I mean, there's a bed, a dresser. That's really about it. It's very much a simple office. Well, office slash bedroom.
Is there anything of interest in the dresser?
Not really, just his clothes.
Okay, I guess I'll get out and lock up behind me.
Right.
Sorry, let me steal some drawers.
I want to steal his undies.
Yeah, you're going on a panty raid?
Hell yeah.
If you want, before you leave, you can roll an investigation.
Yeah, I'll try it. Jesus.
So as you're looking around the cold room, your eyes wander back to the leathers, and you notice that the case, the top of the case, is very dusty, but the interior of the armor is not dusty at all.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be the one to ask because I'm not there.
No, you're not.
Sorry, I thought of something, but I don't want to metagame.
Well, can you...
Zomi...
Yeah.
No, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was going to say, Click, you could ask telepathically, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what you're doing, so there's no point in me asking because that would be metagame.
Ah, I see what you're saying. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Zomi, I guess, will try to make some sort of connection with Maximilian. He'll kind of talk a little bit about his upbringing and how it was kind of orphan adjacent.
Am I able to reach out to Click telepathically or no?
You are close enough. I think the range is like up to 120 feet in any direction. So yeah, you're close enough to where you could reach out and feel the connection.
Okay, so I'm going to say to Click, get them to ask more about his adventuring and if he adventures anymore.
Okay. And Click will set aside the dishes.
Hang on, Zomi was starting a conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Sorry.
It's my turn.
It's
my turn, bitch.
The spotlight's on me, guys.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, I guess Zomi will. I assume we've just been making idle conversation while all this is happening, and he'll kind of say to Maximilian, "I see a little bit of myself in these children. You see, I was outcasted by my tribe as a child.
Well,
I'm not sure how familiar you are with Goliath culture."
Fairly familiar. Fairly. To be outcast, though, that's a rarity. I mean, either your family died or something bad happened, but typically they don't outcast their own.
Well, in their eyes, I am not one of them. And he holds his hair. He bunches his hair up. And he kind of holds it out.
Now, you see,
I was seen as a cursed child.
See, I thought that most Goliaths were bald, but you have a full head of hair, so I assumed that maybe I was wrong, but they believed you to be cursed.
Yes, Goliath, we do not usually grow hair on our heads, or really anywhere.
Yes. Oh, makes sense though. A race of fighters, barbarians. No offense, I mean that as a skill. It's having long hair is seen as a weakness. Somebody could grab it and harm you that way, so it would make sense as a race of fighters and warriors would typically, I guess, phase that out of the gene pool.
Yes, they saw me as not a full-blooded Goliath because of our stone skin. You see, we should not be able to grow hair.
And you're full Goliath.
Yes,
Ah, well.
I was seen as a sort of curse put on our tribe, so I was to be sent away, so I did not harm the rest of my family.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's more common around here than not. Parents just dropping their kids off and going on about their lives as though they never had a child. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you end up growing up in the orphanage as well? Or in an orphanage as well?
No, a circus.
And how'd that work out for you?
I can do handstands now.
Well, that's good. But they took care of you though. You weren't hurt enough or nothing.
No,
Good.
I had a sort of adoptive father.
Ah, good.
Oh my god, dude! Imagine a Barnum's and Bailey's clown circus like clown outfit in the like gallery that they have, and it just looks like Zomi with like the markings and everything and the long hair. That'd be so
Right.
cool.
I
Sorry.
Were you ever part of the circus?
Oh yes, I was their strongman.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Most of the kids that come here are taught, I guess you could say, to be strong and dexterous and, skills that would help them once they age out.
Can I, above game, can I sort of maybe roll a charisma check just to see how well we're bonding over this conversation?
I mean, you can if you want.
He won't stop you.
This can possibly completely undo all of the trauma bonding I just did.
And it can also help.
Don't fuck this
if
up
you
for us, man.
fucking fix your goddamn mic. Oh.
Oh my.
To you, it seems as though you guys are bonding.
Hey, no bite. No bite. No bite. No bite.
And click, as you got the message from Narcissa, you walk through the doors. Harry, you've been oddly silent. What about you? Do you have any children?
Me personally?
Oh, yes.
Can't say I have none any.
Who has a fan blowing in their fucking mic, Click?
That's probably me.
No, it's Click, because this shit's active constant.
I think it's the fans from my laptop.
Is it the gain on your microphone picking that
Yeah,
shit
he
up?
did say he turned
yeah.
his game
Yeah, I
down.
turned it
yeah.
down, but you guys said you couldn't hear me. I'll turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
How's that?
Better.
Yeah, a
It's
lot
quieter.
better. Yes, okay.
Okay.
Yes, you. I would assume a young man as yourself would have children.
Well, I've wanted children, but can't say I have any at the moment. No.
Ah,
Insight.
He rolls an insight.
He
Let's see.
finds out.
No, Zomi wants to roll an insight because
Oh,
the
Zomi
first
wants
time
to
we-
roll an insight.
the first time we met him, he talked about, I can't start another family.
Well, to be fair, Zomi doesn't believe it.
Okay, cool. Shifty eyes.
Shifty.
Just like
Bombastic side eye.
criminal offensive side eye. I just imagine like slowly moving back and forth, and you just hear like the stone like.
Oh, well, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of time for you to settle down and have some little ones. Have you thought about adoption?
I've considered it, yeah.
All these
But,
fucking
it's not
kids
at
keep
the,
dying. Help the community.
But kids aren't exactly at the forefront of my mind at the moment.
You know,
No?
I can actually respect that. I appreciate the honesty.
But I do have somebody to go back to, though. I can tell you that much. I do have somebody to go back to.
I wasn't questioning. I believed you. I didn't assume that you were single or alone or lonely.
Bro, she goes to a different school.
You wouldn't know her.
Oh no!
Harry trying so hard to beat the incel allegations.
I can smell an incel from here.
I could smell the virgin on you.
Yeah,
He pulls out a bunch of Black Lotus Magic the Gathering cards to fan himself
Oh
with.
no!
Oh my god!
So, Click, you walk in after having that mental message sent to you by Narcissa.
Mm-hmm. And I'll just walk up to Maximilian and kind of tug on his sleeve.
Yes.
Mr. Maximilian, would you be able to tell us a little bit more about your venturing days? I like hearing stories like that.
Well, sure, why not? I mean, is everyone finished asking the questions? Because I want to make sure that is the focus of our conversations.
I don't have any more questions. Zomi, do you have any more?
No, I think everything that we've needed answered has been answered.
I wish I was of more help when it came to the situation of this Viridian Phantom, but I feel as though I've sort of let you down.
Well, you've given us something at least. We have something we can at least look into.
Oh, that's good. If you're referring to the cave, I would strongly advise you to not go there. But,
Well,
if you feel that it may be connected with this phantom, then, well, it's not my life that is on the line, possibly going to jail, so...
I love how just... I don't know if it's him trying to warn us in a game-friendly way, but I love how so many of Corey's NPCs are, like, passive-aggressive at one point or another about, like, telling, like, hey, who am I? You know, if you want to throw your life away, go for it.
yeah.
Well, you have to understand, we're coming off of the Fallout campaign.
That is very fair.
Yeah.
Where you said it about 100 times and we didn't fucking listen.
So, as it goes for my adventuring days, I mean, what would you like to know? Of course, I'm not gonna tell you the real scary parts, but, I mean, I tried to go around helping as many people as I could.
So just above game real quick, I want to ask, like, the specifics of what Narcissa was asking me to find out so that I don't botch it.
All right, well, what specifics were you asking him to find out?
I'm hoping he, like, slips up at some point to reveal, like, that he's the Viridian Phantom, or at least why he's using his leathers recently.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, you got a task ahead of you, because how are you
Yeah.
going to know about the leathers? You never went up there.
Okay, well, I got a couple ways I can ask this in a in-character way.
All right, go for it.
It's kind of somehow get even bigger as he kind of looks up with wonder, and he says, "Oh, what was the biggest bandit or monster or big scary thing that you ever faced? Maybe not scary. Maybe like the biggest thing that you ever faced."
Biggest thing I've ever faced was, I'd have to say it was a minotaur.
Whoa!
Those are some scary beings. This one, particularly scary, he did not like me, and I could not tell you why. I've never met this particular minotaur in my life. He seemed hell-bent on hurting me.
One time, Miss Mouse read me a story about this guy who was in a big maze that held a minotaur, and it said the minotaur was so strong that it could pick up the man with one hand and the other hand on his other arm and rip him apart in half if he wanted to.
Oh, that is very true. This particular minotaur liked to grab and throw me and just toy around with me, but he toyed around for a little too long and got a bit overconfident, and I ended up winning the fight. He picked me up and would throw me against a wall and the side of a hill or a mountain, I can't remember, but yes, he would pick me up and toss me, and then he would take his big axe and try to cleave me in two with it. If it weren't for my armor, I probably would have been dead.
Wow, your armor must be made of like magic or something.
No, you see, he holds up his hand and you see a ring on his finger. No, actually, this ring right here protected me. Saved me more times than I care to count.
A ring?
Yes, a ring. Oh, it's a magical ring. Would you like to know what it does?
I nod vigorously.
You see, so this ring, it can make me move from one place or the other real fast. Would you like to see?
Yeah.
As you say that, he moves from where he's at in a flash to the other end of the table.
Wow. That's even faster than me when I'm crawling around on walls and stuff.
Yes. It is
He's Tracer from Overwatch.
No, not Tracer.
Oh my god.
No, you see, this ring was able to help me move side to side really quickly. So fast his brain couldn't process how quickly I was moving. And I gained the upper hand on him that way.
Magic is so cool. I wish I could use magic.
Me too. Unfortunately, I don't have the skill set to perform most magics. Most of the fun ones, anyway. I have to rely on items or scrolls that I acquired through my journeys. But to answer your question, no, my armor wasn't magical. It's just some leathers.
It must have been made by a really good blacksmith then.
Oh.
Like the stories of those old ancient blacksmiths that knew all the celestials in the sky, the angel people, and like had blessings from them and stuff. That might just be in a book that Miss Mouse read me. I don't know if people know about that, but that's what I know about it from.
No, I wish that were the case. I actually made them myself. You see, I aged out of the orphanage and decided to adventure on my own and try to scrounge up enough money and buy the orphanage. So I didn't have any money, and I decided to take what little skills I had and make my own armor. Of course, the first iteration of it wasn't the best. It was barely held together, but as time progressed, my skills grew, and I was able to make the armor that I ended up hanging in my room.
What's it made out of?
Just leather. Just hides of creatures, or leather, tan skin of creatures that I managed to kill. Just wild beasts. Deers, alligators, couple birds.
So, what was the last time you went on an adventure? Like, when you stopped doing it, why was it the last time? Did you get too hurt?
You see, when I fought the Minotaur, I realized that being an adventurer wasn't worth dying for. That even though you do some good, there are people out there that want to hurt you just because. And I couldn't help the kids here at the orphanage if I died. So I hung it up. Left the days of adventuring behind me once I had the money, which when I fought the Minotaur, I had the money. So that was my sign to hang it up.
You ever missed the trial of combat?
No. I wasn't really much for a head-on confrontation. I like to be sneaky in my approach. I preferred a more tactical advantage over those that I were, I guess you could say, dispatching.
Miss Mouse says that I'm really sneaky. She says I'm like a whisper at midnight. That's what she said when I got really good at being quiet.
Ah. Well, I suppose it's better than being called a fart in the wind. I was pretty good at it. I'd like to believe I was pretty good at it. Wouldn't say the best, of course, because there's always someone better, and you know what? Maybe you're better than I was.
Really?
It's possible, yes. I almost didn't see you sneak over to the other side of the table when you offered your food to me.
Yeah, ever since I've come here, some people haven't been so nice, and I do tend to take shiny things sometimes without asking, so I got really good at being hard to see.
Ah, so you're a thief. Are you the Viridian Phantom? He says jokingly.
Click just shakes his head and says plainly, no. I am green, though.
That does bring up a good point. Where are you from? In my travels, I have never come across a being like you.
I'm from...
God
Whoa,
damn.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. The aliens taking over? Are we being invaded?
I'm from...
Right?
I'm from...
As he speaks his native tongue.
It just sounds like a bunch of flies in a jar.
Right.
Yeah, I'm from...
Jesus Christ.
Bunch of wasps.
Meow. Meow.
I'm from Picoria. Miss Mouse found me when I was still an egg, and then when I hatched, she took me into her bakery. It's the Soft Paws Bakery in the Picorian Isles, and she taught me how to make bread, and she taught me how to be really sneaky.
Well, that could be why people treat you differently, is because you're from the Pecoria Isles.
Some people seem to have a problem with that, but I mean, I don't really get why.
When you're older, maybe you might understand, but it's a disdain that has been held on to for quite a long time. I mean, the belief that a lot of people have about that place is that they're nothing but savages and just abominations that live out there, which honestly couldn't be further from the truth.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I met Aldrich, which is one of Miss Mouse's friends, and Miss Mouse is really nice. She bakes bread for people who can't afford it, and then a bunch of people spread word about that, and then they come and they buy bread. So even though she gives away a lot of bread, she still makes good money from selling all the bread from people telling tales about how nice she is and how good her bread is, because it's made with love.
Everything has to be made with love. If there's no love,
that's what I've been telling people.
Then it's just tasteless.
Yeah, did you know the bar lady at the hole in the wall place? She doesn't make her bread with love.
No, I don't believe she would. She's a very obstinate person.
But Miss Narcissa did snag me a little bit of her sourdough starter, and I'm planning to make some bread with it, and I'm gonna make it with lots of love. And probably rosemary and garlic and thyme and maybe some dill.
Oh. Well, on that note, did you think about my offer?
I mean, I guess, how would you be able to make it so as I can talk?
So, I have a relic from my travels that is... the story goes that it is cursed, though I haven't figured out what curse it was. But it is believed that it will take your thoughts and formulate them into verbal communication. It looks to be as though it's a worm that goes into your neck. It has a pair of lips and will communicate your thoughts into words. That way, you can speak with people that may not agree to have you speak with them in their head.
Oh, as soon as he starts describing like the worm going into his neck, he starts shaking his head. He's like, "Oh no, I don't think I want that. I don't even like dirt getting on my scales and my carapace and stuff. I don't think I do very well with the worm in my neck."
Okay, that's fair. That's the same reason why I didn't use it. Because one, I could verbally communicate, but two, I didn't like the idea of a worm burrowing into my neck. Plus, there's a curse on it.
And sometimes Miss Mouse tells me that my thoughts get really loud and kind of like I'm really scared, and I don't think I want to make other people have to listen to that if they don't want to hear it. And I think having two ways to talk would probably just make that a lot harder.
That's fair. That's fair. So, with that, where's your friend Narcissa?
Narcissa? She was right.
Hello.
Looks around.
I went to the bathroom.
Oh,
Don't worry, I found it.
I was gonna say, you never asked where the bathroom was, so I'm glad you did get lost.
Oh, she's really good at finding stuff.
Oh, I believe that.
She found that sourdough starter that I told you about.
Yes, Click was telling me all about how you took the sourdough starter from the barmaid at the hole in the wall.
It was an offering.
Ah, those are always the best, aren't they?
She was very kind.
Ah, I believe that, as he gives you like a wink.
I'm
was
just
gonna
going to
say,
give a
Zomi just
mischievous
raises-
smile.
Zomi just raises an eyebrow.
So,
or lack thereof.
So, with all of that, I have a party to finalize, I guess you could say. Is there anything else I can help you folks out with?
What kind of cake are you making for the party?
I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I don't know. The other men would know.
If you make chocolate cake, maybe put some sea salt on it so that you get the salty with the sweet. That's what Miss Mouse does when she makes her little chocolate-filled croissants. She sprinkles some sea salt in there.
I'll be sure to mention that. So, if there's nothing further that I can help you folks out with, I'm happy to have met your acquaintance, and I will show you guys the door.
Yeah, thanks for having us in and answering our questions.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. I mean, anything to help a child out. As he walks you guys to the front door. All right.
DM,
Yes.
as he's walking us to the door, I would like to take out of my inventory a length of string and just very quickly tie it into like a bracelet and tie it around Maximilian's wrist.
Oh, what is this?
It's a gift. Miss Mouse says you should always give gifts to new people you meet if they're really nice and if they help you out. Because you don't want to get something for nothing if you can help it.
Oh, that's fair. Well, thank you.
It's actually a good motto to have.
Yeah.
As he opens the door, thank you for coming. Thank you for being such wonderful guests. And I really hope you guys find out what is going on and get to the bottom.
Yeah, we certainly hope so too.
All right. Well, take care as he closes the door behind you guys.
He was really nice.
I think we should hide out until after dark and see where he goes.
Well, I don't think he's going to go anywhere. He's got a party to plan.
I don't believe it.
When we were talking at the table, I do not believe he was fully, how you say, transparent with his knowledge.
Yeah, what he said.
Miss Narcissa, why'd you want to know about his adventurous stories while you were pooping?
Because I wasn't pooping. I was going through his office, and his leathers were touched. Everything else was pretty dusty, but his leathers have been used recently. I don't think he's telling the truth.
I mean, he does have that, or is it that scroll? I think you said it was. That allows him to essentially create a copy of himself.
Maybe he just likes trying them on once in a while. I have lots of sweaters that Miss Mouse makes for me, and they are so comfy I can't ever decide to stick with just one, so I try a bunch of them on. One of them one day, another one the next. Maybe it's something like that.
It could be, but it couldn't hurt to stick around and find out.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know.
So it's about mid-afternoon. It's about 2-3 o'clock. What are you guys gonna do until what, nighttime?
Yeah. I mean, what else is there to really do?
Guess probably go back to camp, huh?
Jesus, sounds like somebody's got their fucking fan blowing loud as shit, Nick.
It's my laptop. I'm sorry.
That bitch is fighting for its
No, that's
fucking
Max.
life.
That's fucking Max.
Is it me?
No,
Yeah.
it was Nick at first because I see his square is just lit up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See, now it's gone. Click.
Yeah, you're the problem. You fucking bed bug.
I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going because I'm struggling to keep focus over here.
All right.
We can be done.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
it's a good point for us to maybe, step away. I'm gonna
Take a break.
fill my notes out.
We've only been going about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably need another hour or so at least for the second part.
Harry Hardwood's crashing out, guys.
Yeah.
And it's not crashing out; it's just crashing.
Well, let me ask, Harry, do you want to be included in anything further, or do you want to just stay at the camp? It's up to you.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't sleep very well because he was scared of Narcissa.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Like
true.
in game, there's reasons why Harry can't focus,
Okay, that's a good.
and
point.
then there's also the actual reason of I'm also sick and struggling to focus through all of that.
Yeah, I don't think it would hurt anything narratively if Harry stayed behind at the camp to actually catch some rest.
That's fine by me.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
he
you go ahead and rest.
He can always watch the recording.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and step out then.
All right, we'll take a quick
right.
break and then
All right.
reconvene in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
So we'll say narratively, you guys went back to camp, and Harry called it a night because he's exhausted. And then we'll get back to you guys being at camp.
All right.
All right. Feel better, Garrett.
No, I certainly hope to try and feel better.
Love you.
Yeah, get some rest, man.
Oh, I love you too, boo boo. See y'all.
Later.
Oh,
All right, so get some food or take a piss, take a shit, or whatever.
y'all are
I'll get
busy.
some garlic fries.
Badass.
I don't know what that means.
Yup, you know it.
A shield that's raised, a spell that's thrown, a blade that sliced through the bone, a call to arms, a cry of war, a vibrant knocking on fate's door. In the lands of Sylidia,